Hi, welcome back to Taronga TV, and I'm with Gabe Vergona, who is Unit Supervisor for Ungulates. Ungulates is a fancy word for...
hoofed animals.
Hoofed animals. Thanks, Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe, tell us where we are. There's a very, very special creature coming into shot and why we're here.
Yeah, this is Fergus, our Pygmy Hippo, and he is a very, very special animal indeed. Pygmy Hippos are an African ungulate.
So he comes from West Africa, doesn't he? So very, very different from the common hippo that people are used to seeing. Can you go through some of the body parts, the physiology, and tell us what's different?
Yeah, people are more familiar with the big river hippos, and they quite often come here and think this is a baby.
Yeah, right.
But this is a fully grown Pygmy Hippo, and he's about a quarter of the size of one of the big river hippos that people are more familiar with. And they're more a rainforest-based animal. So they'll wander through the jungles of West Africa. And for that reason, they do have some different features. Their legs are a little bit longer. They don't have as web a foot as a river hippo.
Yeah, right.
So suited to more of that semi-aquatic lifestyle.
And their eyes are on the sides of their head a bit more, aren't they, than on the top for that, more, that really semi-aquatic living.
So the river hippos are much like our saltwater crocodiles. So the eyes and the ears and the nostrils all on top of the head. But these ones, the eyes are on the side, which actually is better from a predator perspective. So they can see predators coming from different eyes.
So got much better vision. Tell us, in the wild, what would they eat?
So in the wild, they still do spend a lot of time in the water, and they'll eat some water plants, but then they'll also roam on the riverbanks and eat grasses and ferns and rainforest leaves, and often a little bit of fruit as well. But here at Taronga, you've substituted that. Can you go through, do a little bit of what Fergus has got on the menu today? Yeah, so he's chowing down on some assorted leafy greens. Yeah. So some lettuce and some endive and some chicory. So nice fresh leafy greens, good for the diet. And he's also got some sweet potato and some lucerne hay. If you could tell us one thing about this particular individual, Fergus, what's one of his traits that people might not know about? Because the great thing about Taronga TV is we get to talk to you, we get to talk to keepers and find out these beautiful little bits of information that only keepers know. He's a very tactile animal, so he really enjoys the tactile sessions that he has with us. We do training with Fergus, so we can train him for touching, to maintain his feet, or to do health checks and all sorts of things like that, and he really engages with that one-on-one keeper time. That's fantastic. I think a lot of the keepers I talk to now, from when times have changed when I was a keeper, there's a lot more training that goes on to do husbandry rather than the impact of having to knock an animal out or something, get a vet down. You're training animals a lot to present either their feet or ear for blood or whatever. So Fergus is going through that regime, yeah? He sure is. Yeah. So we can weigh him and check his teeth and do basic medical procedures all while he's awake and all with his cooperation. What does he weigh? He weighs 284 kilos at the moment. I just sucked in my stomach then. Thank you very much, Gabe, for your time. I know time is precious for keepers. That's just a little bit of a snapshot into this beautiful creature, Pygmy Hippopotamus at Taronga Zoo. Thanks for watching. You never know what's around the next corner. We'll see you soon.